Yo! DWA back here for another video, and today I'm going to be talking about what I've learned in my first year of my 20s, how self-improvement can obviously make you different from other people in their 20s, and how it doesn't matter what other people are doing. All that matters is what you're doing with your grind and what you want to do. Obviously it's my 21st birthday next month, November 2023, so I'm still young, you know, some people say you're still starting off your 20s, you've still got 9 years left, all this blah blah blah, but it doesn't mean you can't share the wisdom of what you've learned in the first year. Some people don't think it's different to obviously being a teenager, but in my mind it is. So obviously when I look around me, all the people that don't want to take life seriously yet, they just want to go out have fun. You've obviously still got a majority of people this age going out, clubbing, drinking, doing drugs, just doing whatever to give themselves instant gratification, get the dopamine in their head, go hook up with random women that probably stink of fish and have an STD. But for me, I just look around and I think, is it worth it? You know, because when they get to the age where they stop, like 26, 27, they're nearly 30 and they've not done anything. They're just kind of sitting there thinking, what the fuck do I do with my life now? You know, I'm sat in a job that I've not liked, I was only doing it to fund the weekend, haven't got any savings because I've spent it all on alcohol. My health is shit because I don't go to the gym, I don't do anything, I just drink and get fat. And you just kind of look at them and you think, when I'm 27, I'm going to be better than you. Like, you look at them and go, I will be better than you when I'm 27 than when you're 27 because I'm putting the work in now. I don't know about some of you, maybe you're working an office job or you're working a job and you look at the people around you. You've got people still young, till 28, 29, you know, still quite young, but they're not doing anything, you know. They just go do their job Monday to Friday, they play a bit of football on the weekend, and then that's it, they're happy. Like, you know, they might have a really nice car, you know, might drive like an M3 or an M4, but they're still living at home with their parents or anything like that, really. Like, it's quite ridiculous in my opinion. And when I look at them, I think, when I'm your age, I don't want to be living in England, you know. I don't want to have a nice car but still live with my parents. Like, from 29, I expect to be independent, I expect to be living on my own. I want to have a family or be successful and travel at that age. I don't want to be sitting there living in my parents' house still just because I can afford an M4 in the fucking front yard or the driveway. Like, surely you can't be happy with yourself, you know. Like, when, I don't know about some of you, but if I'm not doing something to keep myself busy, something that will benefit my future for the rest of the day, in my head I think, you're a failure, you failed today, that's one thing less. And I'd have that voice in my head because it's telling me I haven't done enough. It's telling me that I can't be proud of myself today because I haven't done the work today to make myself better, to make myself that 1% better. You need to realise every day that should be your aim, to make yourself 1% better than a day you was before. Because ideally that's what you want. Just as you do that, compounding, mate, you're compounding that 1%, right? It will compound over the year, over the next few years, and every single time you compound that, you get better, you get healthier, you get more financial freedom, you get to do anything you want to do. While other people are still sitting here at the age of 23 in a club, drunk at 3 in the morning, hungover the next day, no idea what the fuck they're doing. It's ridiculous, man. In your 20s, work. Like, people go to me, oh, you work too hard, or do you want to come out, do you want to do this? I can't go out most of the time because I'm either training in the gym, doing this, or doing something else to try and make more money to secure financial freedom. And I don't get how they can sit there on a Tuesday afternoon thinking, oh, I want to go to the pub. It don't make sense, bro. In your 20s, grind, right? So first thing in your 20s, if you go into it and you're in self-improvement, you're going to meet a lot of people you don't agree with. They're going to try and get you to join them in the club or doing this or doing that. Don't. If you don't want to, don't. Have the self-respect, have the self-discipline, and continue doing you. Continue showing up to what you know you need to show up. Don't worry about going to the club. Don't worry about doing what you think might be good for one night. Worry about going to the gym. Worry about doing the work. Worry about how you can be better, right? That's one thing. Don't let other people influence you if you're going in on self-improvement. It's not worth it. Another thing, don't think where you are now is where you will be forever. You might be 20, you might be working a minimum wage job, you might have a good job, but you might hate the job. Don't think you're going to be in that job forever. If you hate it that much, do something to get a job you do like. Do something to get income so you don't have to work. Or use that money, work that 9 to 5, save that money to buy an asset, to buy anything. But after that 9 to 5, come home and work 5 till 11, right? Working them extra 6 hours on your own thing at home in your own time will give you the benefits where you don't need to then worry about a job a few years down the line. It's where you are now won't matter because you're 20, right? The money you make in your 20s, like, it won't matter because you'll spend it all anyway, but spend it on something good. Work that 9 to 5, save up, buy a house, or get an Airbnb, or buy cars to flip and sell, buy a power washer, don't do a power wash at somebody's house, do anything. It's buy a tool that will benefit you into making more money. Don't sit there by liability. Don't go, oh, I really want to buy these nice clothes, oh, £1,000 in Canada Goose coat, or oh, I'm just trying to buy like a brand new M3 even though I can't afford it, and I'm going to finance it even though I can't afford it. If you're financing a car, it should be 10% of what you earn. I'm quite lucky in that I got to buy a BMW outright, okay? Like, I don't worry about the finance, don't worry about the price, and I use that car to get me business meeting, to work, to everything. Truth be told, I don't need a BMW, it is a liability. I shouldn't have probably brought it, to be honest. But then again, it also makes you feel the luxury and think, I can't go in a position where I can't afford one of these anymore. It makes you think, how could I live a life where I can always afford a nice car? How can I upgrade to a Porsche? How can I upgrade to a Lambo? How can I go from this measly BMW to a top of the range car? And to do that, you need to buy assets. You need to make money. You need to make money before you spend money. Don't worry about saving on liabilities, because your liabilities should only be what you can afford to buy 2 times. Save for assets, don't bother with liabilities until you can afford them. Simple as that. So that's it, man. If you're working a 9 to 5, you think, I hate this fucking job, like, I don't want to be here anymore, fuck it, man. Man up, do it. In life, you don't have to do what you hate. And if you're moaning about a 9 to 5, which is making you money, which you tend to save and invest for a few years, for a few months, doesn't matter how long you do it, invest it, be sure with it, be safe with it, and buy something that will make you money back. That way you don't need to work at 9 to 5 a few years down the line. By the age of 25, mate, you'll be fucking fine. It's as simple as that. Do something that will improve your future, not ruin it. Rule number 3, health. Health is wealth, mate, boys. Ideally, you should have 2 activities. A lot of you go to the gym, you do the weightlifting, you do the bodybuilding, like I do. Cool. You also need something that's cardio related. For me, it's MMA. I do fighting, I do sparring, builds up my cardio, builds up my leg strength, I'm doing a lot of kicking, builds up my movements, and allows me to learn a skill to be able to protect somebody if the time comes, as well as protect myself. For other people, it might be football, it might be swimming, it could be basketball, anything. Have a second sport which helps you get cardio, because there is no point having pure muscle but no fucking cardio. Imagine like somebody stole your like girlfriend's bag, ran away, and you couldn't run after him because you're out of breath. What kind of man would that make you, that you couldn't chase a fucking robber in broad daylight because your cardio is shit? Get muscle, but also get cardio. Because cardio is king. A lot of people say it, a lot of people don't do it, but cardio is king. Cardio is one of the main things that will keep you going in life. It improves your heart beats faster, pumps more blood around your body without less heartbeat. That's amazing. Your lungs get bigger, so you can take in more air, you can release more carbon dioxide, improves your heart, your lungs, and they're the 2 main things in your body that you need to live. While you can go to the gym, you can lift your muscle, it makes your muscles bigger, makes you look better, but you also need to think about internally the things that make your life better as well. Cardio is king. Do a sport that requires it. Even if you choose running every night, go for a run every night. It could be 5k, it could be 10k. Do something that will improve your cardio and help you in here, okay? That is one of the most important things to do. Muscle, cardio, you'll be unbeatable. And especially if you don't smoke, you don't do drugs, and you don't drink alcohol, your body will be a temple, because you're doing all the right things, you're not doing the wrong thing, so your body will be fine like that. Simple. It's easy as that, boys. It's really easy to be better than other people because no one else is doing the work. No one else will go for a run after lifting weight. No one else will go and do a cardio sport because they go to the gym. Be different. Be the person that does. Be the person that will be better. And do what you know you need to do, because that put you miles in front of anybody else. Simple as that. Number 4, fashion, right? If you're going out and you're dressed in a fucking night tech fleece, you got your fucking pants, trousers under your fucking underwear, you fucking look like a state, bro. Some of these people, they go out, they don't iron their tops, they don't clean things, they wear the same tops for a week. Why? Get your hygiene on point, right? Have a shower every day. Do your hair every other day with shampoo and conditioner, right? Keep aftershave on, but also pick a fashion that makes you look good. But boys, get your fashion right. Fashion is key when it comes to looking good for the women, when it comes to looking good for yourself. Fashion, man. Invest in a good pair of cardos, invest in a nice suit, invest in some polos and some shirts, some muscle cut t-shirt. If you're fat, lose the weight, then get the muscle cut t-shirts. If you're skinny, gain the weight, muscle cut t-shirts. Otherwise you're gonna look like a twig. Bro, improve your fashion. Fashion is so important when it comes to being presentable, when it comes to looking good, and when it comes to standing out and gaining people's attention. You need to be able to dress well. Two things I always get complimented for is the way I dress and the way I smell, because I always take them into high regard. If you smell good, someone's gonna look at you. If they look at you, they're gonna see your fashion, right? They're gonna see what you look like, they're gonna see the clothes you wear, and they will judge you based off that. If you dress like a snob, they will judge you and think you are a snob. They will think they're not worth your time, you're not worth their time, and they will cut you off like that. They won't even give you a second opinion, man. But if you dress well, you smell well, people will look at you and go, this man looks after himself, you can see he's trying, you can see he's actually presentable. And they want to talk to you, they'll want to get to know you, they'll want to be friends. They'll literally do anything to try and talk to you and get to know you, because they can tell that you look after yourself. What's the point of being a man, fucking stinking a BO, fucking dressing like some retard, or some fucking, I don't even know mate, something stupid like a homeless man? Well, some homeless men probably have better fashion than fucking some people that can't dress, to be honest. It's ridiculous. Learn to look after yourself. Be presentable. Know what you're doing. You have to know how to be the better man. You have to know how to dress. You have to know how to stand out and be presentable. It's so important. Number 5, family. Treat family how they deserve to be treated. If some of you don't have a good bond with your family, or don't speak to them, or don't talk to them, this one's probably not for you. But if you've got a roof over your head, your mum pays the bills, you might be a single mum, might have a dad as well, you know, they take care of you, they do stuff for you, they buy your food, they keep the roof over your head, they keep the gas and electric on, they treat you. Be appreciative, man, show gratitude. Family will always be there for you, right? I just treated my mum up to a weekend away, went and saw a favourite comedian, I bought a 5-star hotel for the night, and just treated her like she deserves to be treated. There's no point in treating some random hoe, but not looking after your own mum, not treating your own dad. Put your family first, man. Treat family on how they should be treated. Because otherwise what? You're just gonna go out, treat some random hoe, right, that probably won't even last with you long, right? And then they'll be gone. Your family are there forever. Your families are there till either you die or till they die. Look after them, give them the life they deserve. They've sacrificed all their life to be a good parent to you, to make sure you've got everything. It's your turn to make sure they've got everything. It's make sure you show them how much you love them, show them how much you appreciate them. Do everything you can to show them that you love them, and that they haven't wasted all their life for an ungrateful kid. Do what needs to be done. Anyway boys, that's a little short one from me. I've got stuff to do now. You know, I've got to do it in the client call. So I'll let you know. If I'm joining a Telegram group, if you boys want to be better, if you want inspiration, join a Telegram group in the bio, or message you on Instagram and I'll be able to get that done for you. As well, follow my TikTok. I'm doing short form content on there, like I say, to obviously get shorter videos out, but just as meaningful. And peace, DWA out.